If you have a successful business, chances are you have a lot of people in your ear telling you how much you want to sell your business. You've got family members, you've got financial advisors, accountants, lawyers, investment bankers, business appraisers that are all telling you got to sell your business so that you can get what you can for it while you can still enjoy it. And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, lots of businesses are sold. The entire venture capital and private equity industries exist because they want you to sell your business. They're going to press you from day one to get your business ready to sell. But you may not necessarily want to sell your business. And there are lots of good reasons for that. For example, maybe you want to keep the business in your family because you're not sure what's going to happen with artificial intelligence. You're not sure if your kids and grandkids are going to have jobs around 5 years, 10 years, 20 years from now. So having a business that you can pass on gives an opportunity for employment for your children even after the robots take over. Second, you might want to hang on to the business because you're not sure that the proceeds from a business sale are going to be sufficient to support you and the lifestyle in which you'd like to become accustomed until you die. You'd hate to sell your business and discover 5 years too early that your money runs out and you wind up moving back in with your kids. One way to make sure that doesn't happen, hang on to the business and live off the dividends. Finally, maybe you're concerned about just being remembered after you're gone. A business is an important legacy, and it can ensure that your name, your reputation, and your values live on for generations after you're gone. The Detroit Lions are principally owned by the Ford family. The Rockefellers ironically made their money by building Standard Oil and are now big investors in alternative energy. Kikkoman soy sauce is one of the world's oldest transgenerational businesses and has been around since the 17th century. Whatever your motivations are, remember it's your business. There's no law that says that you have to sell before you're ready. There's no law that says that you have to sell at all. The key is to understand the alternatives. Ultimately, it's your decision, and you're the one who has to live with the consequences. A successful, cash-flowing business is an enormously precious and valuable asset, and you shouldn't feel pressure to sell it if you don't want to, if you don't feel comfortable. But simply deciding to retain ownership of the business is not enough to ensure its success. First, more than ever, you have to adopt a risk management profile. The most successful, long-lived companies are exceptional risk managers. Now, it's important to understand that risk management does not mean risk avoidance. Risk avoidance means minimizing risk at all costs, no matter what. That's not management. That's simply running away from risk. We can help you put in place a risk management program that empowers your family to maintain the business vitality over decades or generations. Second is data analysis. There are many transgenerational family businesses available for study, and each of those cases offers lessons in terms of what to do and what not to do to ensure the viability of the family business long after you're no longer running it. Finally, it's important to have a written plan. You're probably already familiar with the many studies that suggest that written goals are much more likely to be achieved and written business plans are much more likely to be accomplished. Succession planning and long-range planning post-succession is not an exception. A key tool in the written planning process for a transgenerational family business is the family constitution. A family constitution is a document that specifies the activities that are encouraged, permitted, and/or prohibited for the successors. The family constitution captures your intent so that your heirs won't have to wonder what you would do when confronted with difficult decisions. Your constitution will provide the answers. Succession is an act that is complex, emotionally charged, and profoundly life-affecting, not just for you, but for your successors. It's understandable to feel overwhelmed. Having a third-party advisor that's been through the process before can provide you with the guidance necessary to make decisions that not only ensure success of your business now, but for the very long term. Contact us for a free consultation.